يسأل أي سؤال. You can ask after I finish. Okay. Okay. We have 10 grammar questions. Number one, and also we have 10 vocabulary. My brother always drives. If I have four choices: careful, carefully, careless, carelessly. Yeah. Well, yes, Rashid. Do you have a mic?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Can you tell me my brother always drives?
Carefully.
Careful.
No, carefully.
Very good. Excellent. Yes, that's the answer. My brother drives carefully. That's great. So look at this because it is an adverb here. Adverb describes or modifies a verb. So because of drive, I can say carefully. Thank you so much. Also grammar. What about or how about the same? Space to the park. Go, going, goes. Yes, yeah, Abdulaziz Sabu. Yes,
What about going to the park, teacher?
very good. You have just seen it in the last exercise or the last test. It was in the test. What about going? After about, I must come with ing and nearly all the prepositions interested in, good at, about, I must come with the verb plus ing. He wasn't home yesterday. Look at wasn't here. Who can complete the question tag here? Razam, yes. How can I change this?
He was.
He wasn't home yesterday. I say, how can I complete?
He wasn't. He was home
He
yesterday.
was? No, change it.
Was he?
Yeah,
was
very
he
good.
home?
So yes,
Was,
yes, very good. Was he? Because the question tag here must start with auxiliary اللي هو الفعل المساعد يا شباب. It must come with is, are, was, have, as it was in here. Because it wasn't here, I will make it was. If it is, I will make it isn't. And so on. انتوا عارفين طبعا ازاي نعمل فيه السؤال المذيل وكان درس سهل. Okay, next. Dad told my brothers fasten their seat belts. How can I say fasten here? How can I change it? Yes? Yes, how can I change fasten? Khalid al-Sha'lani, yes.
Dad told my brothers their seat belts fasten, teacher.
Fasten without anything?
No, with en.
No.
Fasten.
No, fastened, ed, no, or el, no. Yes, guys, what I add with fasten here?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Sabu?
To fasten.
Excellent. This is we call indirect or reported speech. كلام الغير مباشر أو المنقول يا شباب. I must come with to plus infinitive here because my dad told or ordered my brother here. Fasten, he told them, fasten your seatbelt. When I change it to indirect or to reported speech, I must say to fasten. Very good, thank you. Or not to, if I want to say he told them don't, okay? The next here, like this is also the same rule here. نفس القاعدة هنا. The teacher told students, eat during the class. Eat. What can I come with eat? Yes? Yes? The teacher, I want to tell you that the teacher or the reported or the direct words don't eat. So how can I change it? Yes, Faisal.
Not to, teacher.
Excellent. Very good. واحد يقول يا أستاذ طب أنا هقول هنا don't. اختار don't هنا. No. Where are here the parentheses? ما في أقواس يا شباب. Because the direct speech must be with parentheses. Okay, so we don't have here or brackets. So we don't have here any parentheses. So you must say not to. That is the good answer here, not to, because the direct speech here is changed to indirect or reported. Next. Our plane, I want to use the verb leave, but to refer to the future. Do you remember? When I use the future here, our plane. How can I use the verb leave at 7 p.m.? We must hurry. This for the future. Who can say what or how I use the verb leave? Okay. مؤيد. Yes, مؤيد.
leaves.
Excellent. Leaves. Very good. So the verb leave here must be leaves. واحد يقول لي طب يا استاذ ده مش مستقبل. Yes, I know, but it refers to the future. في فرق ما بين الفعل في زمن ايه وبيدل على ايه. الفعل هنا present simple، محدش يختلف على ده. الفعل هنا present simple مضارع بسيط يا استاذ، احنا بنضيف اس او اس للفعل with our plane مع المفرد we add s or s. How you say this is future? No, it refers, it's used with timetables. احنا قلنا فاكرين مع جداول المواعيد like planes, trains, buses. I must come with present simple to refer to the future. So here the tense is the present simple. فعل مضارع، الزمن هنا مضارع بسيط. But it refers to ولكن يشير إلى إيه؟ بيستخدم لإيه هنا؟ To tell about the future and timetable. Thank you. Thanks مؤيد. We space to watch the match in the stadium. The same rule. نفس القاعدة هنا. It refers to the future with what? I told you that we have 4 things to refer to the future. This is one of them. Yes?
Me, teacher?
Okay, Razam?
We are going to watch the match.
The choices here is what? Are
going.
Going. Excellent. Are going only because we have 2 here. Thank you so much. We are going to watch the match in the stadium when I have intention. فاكرين لما قلت لكم انا بستخدم 4 حاجات عشان تعبر عن المستقبل، بس اللي فيهم to مين هنا؟ going to. We are. I must come with present here. Am is are. Okay, or a verb to be. طيب. I use this for the future, but it is going to, and also we used well. We used present simple and we used present continuous or progressive. ممكن كمان استخدم المضارع المستمر عشان يعبر عن مين؟ عن المستقبل. 4 حاجات بتعبر عن المستقبل and we talked about them. Okay. Next. Thank you, Razam. She hopes. Also the same rule. نفس القاعدة برضو, but with different uses. Yes.
teacher.
Yes, who can use?
teacher.
Okay. Okay, Sabu. Yes. Okay.
She hopes they will meet her uncle tomorrow.
Very good.
Well.
They will. Excellent. Thank you. So I don't have to here or we don't have timetable. ما بيعبر عن جدول مواعيد هنا. The verb hopes. Hopes. So this is a hope for the future. So I come with will plus infinitive and the infinitive here is meet. Okay. Try to test yourself guys before the test. يعني تحاول انت اختبر نفسك.
Me,
Okay?
teacher.
You eat while driving. I want yes.
Me,
I want
teacher.
to give something that prohibited. When I
Me,
say
teacher.
that you
Me,
cannot
teacher.
do this. Yes, Jehani.
You mustn't.
You
Mustn't.
very good. Mustn't. ممنوع. It's forbidden here. لما أقول إنه الشيء ده ممنوع أو الشيء ده you are going to have a fine. هتاخد غرامة أو تغرم if you do this. So I must say you mustn't. ممنوع أو محظور أو محرم. This we call mustn't. So while driving, the camera will take you and then you will pay a fine. So I say you mustn't. هذه ما اسمهاش نصيحة يا شباب ولكنه اسمه منع أو حظر أو تحريم. Okay. He is always careful with money. I always tell you when you find here this comma and question mark. So this is we call tag question or question tag. He is always. So how can I change the tag here? Abdullah Bahsain, yes.
Teacher, isn't he?
Allah عليك. Excellent. Isn't he? That's great because this here is a question tag أو سؤال مذيل بنسميه زي كان wasn't. لو فاكرين انتوا wasn't صار it was. So this was the last question of grammar. ده كده الجرامر and we are going to have 3 of these in our test. Okay, let's now go to the vocabulary. The next part is vocabulary. And I have written this for you in the test also. I start with vocabulary or grammar, no problem. We can control the car by using the steering. Who can add a word here? Steering. Steering.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Razam, yes.
We can control the car by using the steering wheel.
Wheel, thank you. Steering wheel, you know, all of us know what does it mean steering wheel here, because we control the car. We can go right, go left with this steering wheel. Thank you, Razam. Let's go to the next one. Okay. If you have 3 children and those children are born at the same time, you know that if I have two children, we call them twins. But if they are 3, what I call them? Yes.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Sabu.
Triplets.
Very good. We call them triplets. Triplets means 3 brothers born at the same time. Okay, they are born at the same time, or newborn, we call them triplets. But the twins, if we have the word 2 here instead of 3, is to send something into space. Yes. Yes, Moyed.
Understood.
Can you tell me what to send something into space means?
Launch.
Launch, very good. Launch, L-A-U-N-C-H, not lunch that we eat. Okay, so we have launch. Thank you. So the word here, launch, is to send something into space. اللي هو يطلق قمر صناعي أو صاروخ. This we call launch. Is to send something, it is repeated here. Okay, let's go to this. We start the car. We start the car by putting the key into the, yes, Jehani?
هذا حق السؤال
Yeah.
induction or ignition.
Again?
Ignition.
Ignition, yes, very good. The ignition, where I start the car. I put my key to start the car by put the key into the ignition. That's great. Thank you. Next is where scientists work. Maybe scientists, maybe science teachers. So where they go? The science teacher, where they go to work, where is the place, what is the building, we call it. Yes, Abdullah Bahseen.
Teacher, laboratory.
Laboratory, very good. It's laboratory where they work. Thank you. Lab, الناس بتختصرها بكلمة lab or science lab. This we call laboratory where they work. Means to live or exist. For example, after the accident, only 3 people or 2 people, what? Yes.
Me, teacher.
Live, yes, Razam.
Survive.
Survive, thank you. The word survive means to live or exist. Thank you. Next, to space is to take control of a country or city through the use of force. Yes, when you have control on a city or on a country, this we call what? What did you do with this country? Faisal Al-Ahmadi, yes. Yes, Faisal. Okay.
Teacher.
Abdulaziz, okay.
To conquer.
Conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to conquer. Yes, very good. Thank you. To conquer is to take control on a city or a country by use the force. The rocket is lifting.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Abdulaziz, lifting.
Off.
Lifting off. Thank you. The next or the last question, 20. The flight to Abha will stop space in Jeddah. I want to have a preposition also here. Off, in, over, at, in. Yes?
Me, teacher, again.
Okay, the last question. The last question.
the flight to Abha will stop over in Jeddah.
Thank you so much. Stay or stop over. And that was the last question. I want to thank you all, guys. Thank you so much.